Hey guys, it's M4J here and welcome back to the M4J Journeyman here on Football Manager 2018. Last time out we unfortunately lost our job as Llandudno manager, but the pain and anguish didn't last for long as we very quickly got the job at Queen's University Belfast. So we are now managing in Northern Ireland. I very nearly did a Northern Ireland accent there. Probably shouldn't be doing accents. I'd like to say I could do a pretty decent Northern Ireland accent, but it's probably best for everyone concerned if I don't try. Anyway, we have our first match as Queen's University manager. Just 2 days after joining them, we are playing Glenavon Res, which I'm assuming stands for reserves. Yes, Glenavon Reserves. I'm assuming that also then means that there is a Glenavon. Might be worth getting a team report on them. See if they got any decent players for loan. Got some young players here, which definitely might be worth keeping an eye on. This is a cup game, so it's a good opportunity to test out some tactics, not go too, mental, because we do have to try and win this game if we can. Keep the fans happy. You want to win your first game in charge. I'm just looking at the players we've got available just to see who I can play. Right. I mean, the tactic is pretty much set. This is the tactic we're going to play. I'm just noticing though that we've got some players here that... Can you play? You need a rest. Alright, we're going to rest you for 1 week. And you're injured, so you can't play anyway. I mean, how bad's the injury? Okay, you might be able to sit on the bench then. I managed to annoy this guy because I tried to sign Phillips from Llandudno, and this guy here assumed I was going to replace him. So even though I said, no, I'm not going to replace you, you're going to play alongside him, he still got annoyed. Then the whole team got annoyed. So that went well. But yeah, I think we're going to try this. Now, I don't know any of these players. I've never played with any of these players before. It's not like Clifton, where I know him, and same with Parsons. Oh, you are being retrained as a winger already. That's good. Yeah, I don't know any of these guys, so this is going to be a nice experience for all of us as I get used to the team. So with that, I think we're going to just get stuck into it and see how well we do. So we managed to get that guy on the bench, the centre-back sub, who probably isn't going to come off the bench unless there's an injury or something, which there could well be. I do have to remember that my last few games as Llandudno, I did put full match. So we'll go back to key highlights, I think, for this. And let's play. Right, so we are in white. And Glenavon. I'm going to say Glenavon. Just for now. Avon is in Bristol. Oh, that was a really good chance for Allison. That Michael Allison? Yeah, Michael Allison, our right winger. Like I say, I'm trying to get used to the players. McManus is the one that I annoyed, I know that much. And Moore, who's the goalkeeper, he's the guy that's on loan from Linfield. Besides that, I am clueless. Although McGlynn up front does look pretty good. 4-star, I think it said just now before we got into the match, which is impressive. Very impressive. In terms of their team, I don't really know any of their players. Andrade, there was a Bruno Andrade that played for Steamridge who now plays for Boreham Wood. I don't think it would be him though, somehow. I think it would be someone else. Anyway, McGlynn on the ball. Knocks it out to Allison, who's controlled it well, and that's a good finish. Was he onside? Yes, he was. Michael Allison scores our very first goal as Queen's University manager, or my very first goal as Queen's University manager. I mean, this is a team game, but I am the manager. It's my name above the door. Good start. Really good start. Have they even had a shot yet? They've had 1 shot and it wasn't on target. We've had 3 shots, 2 on target, scored 1 goal. Good start. So I don't actually know if Glenavon senior squad is in the same league as us. I don't think the reserves are though, as Tunnelly smashes in the second, but that was offside. Yeah, figured that one might have been given offside. We're playing really well going forward though. Moving the ball around the midfield well. Good pass here from Walker to Allison. And this from Byrne. Good ball, and that's actually marginally offside there. Was Tunnelly. It's not Tunnelly, it's Tonalty. Or is it Tumelty? Hang on. I can't click his name. That's annoying. Let me just check tactics a second. Tumelty, right. Sorry. Tumelty, if you're a real person and you're watching, I apologise for getting your name wrong. Right, Finlay with the ball. Well cleared by Plant. Shot comes in, blocked. Shot comes in again, blocked. And then Plant clears it for a throw-in. Bit touch and go there. I'd like to think we dealt with the actual cross and then the end shot quite well. It's just the 2 blocks there. It could have fallen to anyone. McManus there doing well. I do quite like the look of McManus. That's why I wanted Phillips to play alongside him and not replace him. I wish there were more options to say that, really. I think the option I went for is I'm always looking to improve the squad where I can. Which, you know, a player normally would get behind. You see players constantly in the press saying they wish their manager would sign world-class players. Sometimes not realising that those world-class players would actually replace them in the team. I think that's where the irony's lost a little bit on them. But yeah, it's... talking about options, actually, one of the things that's annoyed me, the Llandudno players we tried to sign in the last episode, none of them want to relocate. I wish there was ones, especially with Clifton. Clifton was apparently a big fan of mine. I was one of his favoured personnel, and when he agreed the new deal with Llandudno, he said the reason was because he wanted to work under me still. That in itself should be enough where if I leave, go to a different club and say, hey, Danny, come along with me to Northern Ireland, he'd be more inclined to go, okay then. There should actually be like a conversation option for that. It's kind of tapping up, I suppose, but it's not illegal. Like, I'm not doing dodgy dealings or anything like that. It's just calling up an old friend and saying, hey, I'm having a good time here in Northern Ireland, you should come join me. I don't think that should be against the rules. That's fine. I don't know the full ins and outs of the Ashley Cole tapping up thing that happened. It was something to do with meetings with agents and players behind clubs' backs. We're not really meeting with agents. We're not striking a deal on this conversation. We're just saying, you know, come join me. And then we'll officially approach the club and say, hey, he wants to join. Let him, kind of thing. I don't know. That's probably illegal. Thinking about it, it's probably illegal. Who knows? Doesn't mean that there shouldn't be an option for it, though. You know, it's seedy, but it's realistic. Anyway, enough of that. Let's stop talking about the criminal underworld of football and focus on this game. There was 1-0 at half-time. We're coming up to the hour mark. I'm kind of holding fire on substitutions because we really don't have any players on the bench that could make an impact. Mulholland is probably the only one that I can think of that we can bring on as an attacking option. But then McGlynn's just broken through here. If he scores, or at least... Oh, there you go, he scored. So I'm not going to bring him off, because he's actually scored a bloody good goal there. That's his first goal for us as well. That's his first... Don't tell me that that is his first goal all season. He's playing like a natural. I mean, that was a good ball through to him. Byrne as well, pulling the strings in midfield. That was a great first touch, and then he's absolutely caned that. Smashed it into the back of the net. He's not playing like someone who hasn't scored all season. It's really weird, because the stats, you know, 12 shots, 4 on target. Possession, we've had more possession than them. More clear-cut chances, more long shots. They've had more block shots, but that says something about our defence. You know, we seem to be dominating in the stats, apart from crosses. And yet, we've got players like Tumelty and Rogers, who are both playing to a 6.6. You know, It looks like we're playing bad, but we're 2-0 up. Which makes me wonder how far below us in the rankings are Glenavon reserves. Who knows? I think I should make some token subs at this point. I'm going to bring Walker off because he's only 6.5. Bring Mulholland on to play as a shadow striker. And then I will also bring off to Melty. And I'm going to put on Gardner. See how well he does. We need a left winger and we definitely need a new left back. So I'm going to bring Gibson on for Taylor. Give him a rest. Walker's getting sent off. So I won't be able to make that sub anymore. Oh, that's just stupid, Walker. What do you do that for? Alright, Mulholland isn't coming on then. But was it Gardner for Tamelty and Gibson for Taylor, and Walker is going to get fined for that because that was a stupid thing to do. You're 2-0 up. There's no point making a challenge like that on the halfway line. So dumb. So dumb. No excuses. And that's put us in trouble for the next league game actually, because now we're a player down. Yeah. Silly boy. Huh. Plant saying he wants to come off. I've got no one to bring on for you, mate. Honestly, I would if I could, but... I mean, this is full time now. Andrade lays it off to Finlay. Shoots wide. There's full time. Good! That was actually quite a comfortable win to get started. Quite pleased with that. Right. No, schedule. Scouting. I have asked my director of football to find me a left back. So we got some players hopefully coming in on trial. I'm going to see if he could do the same thing for a left winger. Peter Campbell. Bring him in on trial. Johnny Dallas. That's a nice name. Sounds like a James Bond, like not rip off, but parody kind of name. Johnny Dallas. Yeah. Anyway, we won. We won. We got Killy Lee in the next round of the Cup. Awesome. Which is the 4th round? Yeah, 4th round. Walker. Oh, I can only issue you a warning. McGlynn finally scored. I can't believe he hasn't scored already this season. How old is he? 20. Yeah, he's only 20. Look at that. 4-star. Where did he join us from? Dergview. Before that, Finn Harps. And before that, Letterkenny. Now he plays for us. Ooh. He certainly doesn't play like a player that's only just started scoring. I've said that about 7 times already this episode. So, right, yeah, all these guys are bringing in on trial, or trying to bring in on trial. Some of them were rejected. The ones that are at clubs already pretty much were rejected. But the other ones we should be able to bring in, see how good they are. In terms of, let's go home a second. Queen's University. Let's have a look at the league. So we are in the same league as... no real teams that I'm aware of. Alright, so we're 2 leagues below the top league in Ireland. So I think at this point we'll just scout or get team reports of some random teams. I love that. There's just a team called Institute. I'm sure they've got a longer name than that in reality, but Institute. Crusaders. There's Glenavon, which I'm already doing. Linfield, Glentoran, Cliftonville, and Ballymena, both of which I always think are in Wales for some reason. I know there's a banger in Ireland as well as in Wales, but that's not where I get confused. Carrick, he's got his own team over here, and we'll do that, and we'll just see what players they've got available for loan. Might as well. No harm can come from that. So It's one of the things that I wish I could have done with Llandudno. There were just no players that I could sign on loan. And I think that's what was making me sweat a little bit. Was the fact that we just couldn't get those reinforcements, even short-term reinforcements. It's really frustrating. The whole transfer system with Llandudno was frustrating me. There's nothing wrong with the way the Welsh system works. It's just the fact we couldn't get any players that we could buy, and we also couldn't get any players that we could loan. It was literally just free agents, and that's it. Really frustrating. You're watching Matt McManus. No. Can I have him in you? No. I'm just going to have to keep playing him. He's not going anywhere. I'm not selling him. No chance. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh. I thought I recognised that name then, but no. Might offer a trial for some of these. I'm hoping if I only do it for a week, then they'll let me just bring them in to have a look. But then, saying that, couldn't with Quinn. Although some of these have been accepted. That's the guy that just played against me. So's that guy. Huh. Backroom team. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Right, I'd like to do the next match in this episode, which is, I did see it there for half a second, Moyola Park in the league. Right, Kerr, our new scout, has just joined. Our head of youth development is about to join. Who's my director of football at Llandudno? Is he still there? Staff. Oh. He is. Would he be interested? Let's see if I can poach some of their people. Right. I don't owe them anything. They sacked me. There's no one here really. What about Nathan Hall? I think what we've got is actually better. Who's their manager now? Gary Roberts. Hang on. Oh no, that can't be who I think. That's not what I want. Career stats. Oh, Stevenish. There you go. You learn something new every day. I don't remember a Gary Roberts. I mean, I wasn't alive in '91, so of course I wouldn't remember him actually playing. But I mean, I've heard lots of names from the past mentioned. I've never heard of Gary Roberts mentioned before. Anyway, we got the new head of youth, so he's going to start doing his thing soon, I hope. Got loads of people here coming in. No one's actually joined yet. There's our data analyst, which is good. If I go responsibilities overall. So the one I want to worry about, I really need a director of football. I just like having director of football in charge. Clear. I can't believe that there's no one who wants to work as a director of football. That just boggles the mind. So what I'm going to do is see if there's a scout who's willing to work. I'm already signing you up, aren't I? Yeah, so you. Would you be willing to take a promotion to become a director of football? No, you just want to be a scout. I mean, to be honest, it's not a promotion. Like, if you're a scout, it'd be like getting, I don't know, getting a doctor and promoting them to rocket scientist. Like, they're completely unrelated things. They just happen to have similar stats. They are totally unrelated, though. Why is that a thing? I always forget. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Training. Individual training, match training. There it is. We get our assistant to do that stuff. We don't do that. No, no, no. Goodness, no. Alright, I'm hoping we get some players actually joining on trial soon, because I would quite like to have a look at them before the end of January. There's only 4 days left in January. 5 days left in January. Our new data analyst has failed. You're going to be our B team manager, Mr. Moore. We've got to pay £1,400 to his current club, Bourneview. Any good players? Will they let me take this guy on trial? He is a left... Oh, he's not a left winger. He's a centre attacking midfielder. Not even close. Actually, yeah. Loan. Any decent young fullbacks we could loan? Get scout report. Get scout report. Yeah, we're already scouting him. Loan. Attacking midfielder left. Pablo Andrade. Yes! Yes, we just played against you, didn't we? I don't know if that's a good thing, considering I don't really remember you getting on the ball much. Well, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. You never know. Sometimes it's just the team aren't playing well, and therefore the player doesn't look like they've had a good game. And we'll have a look at. I'll have a look at this guy because he's versatile. That's something that I should be considering with a lot of these players, actually, is whether or not they're versatile. Just signing players that can play in a single position. Depends how many subs we're allowed. If we're allowed only 5 subs, then you want versatility. If you're allowed 7, then you've got a little bit more room for manoeuvre. We'll have to see. Right, so we got the Bluefin Sport Premier League, is that? PIL? Premier International League? Something like that. Against Moyola Park. Someone tell me how to pronounce these names. I'm recording way in advance. For episode 1 has only just gone up on the channel. That shows you how far advanced I'm recording these episodes. Mainly so that I know that I'm going to be bogged down with uni work for the next sort of 2 months. So it's me sort of trying to pre-plan. Although that being said, my OpenTTD episodes are still tend to be recorded either the day before or the day of the upload. So that's not going well. But the rest of these... so by the time someone tells me how to pronounce Llandudno, it's not really going to be much good. Although I did ask someone face to face, so it's not all bad. Anyway. I mean, you look like you're good. I'll offer you a trial. I doubt you'll want to move to Northern Ireland. That's the problem. Finlay has joined us on trial. Oh, he's not very good. Who are you? Ah, trial. And trial. Oh, I know how I can get a director of football. Same way I did last time. Place an advert and wait 6 months. Right, we should be getting some more. So you've just joined us on trial. You are a left back? No, you're a right back. What the hell am I doing bringing right backs in on trial? We've got about 4 of them. I think. Maybe 2 actually. Or 3. Maybe 3. Agnew. I think these are the guys that I got my... in fact, who suggested those players? Because it wasn't my director of football, because I haven't got one. Who was it? Agnew, not very good. Martin, not very good. New scout, to see if he can recommend anyone. This guy, not very good. See how McGlynn is. Where's the match? We're a day away still. He's not very good. So I should start building up a database now. You're 42! We'll get an analyst report. I'm not going to rule anyone out. Why am I scouting you? I'm not going to turn it down. I mean, pretty much anyone at the moment is worth having a look at least. You're a trialist. He's just joined. See how well he is. See how well he is. See how good he is. Surplus to requirements, and you are also a right back. Why do I keep getting right backs? You're a forward. Any good? We don't know yet. Let's find out. Any good? Not really. You're a goalkeeper. You're a midfielder. You're a midfielder. I think these are all the ones that I went onto the player database. So the ones that the whatever it was recommended to me. We've not even got to them yet. Oi oi oi. Michael Moore. Isn't he a documentary maker? I mean, chances are you're not going to be able to pick up a decent... How do I not know any of your stats when you're on trial? We're not being able to pick up any decent players, really, halfway through the season. Not really. Because they're all going to be signed up if they're any good. How many matches have we played? 17. We're on 18 points. We're not in the relegation zone. We're actually 7 points clear of relegation. Unlike Llandudno, who was 7 points in relegation. Just answer the question bluntly. I just want to play the match now. I don't want to keep going through all this. No comment. No comment. Get out of here. Just asking me the same damn question about different people each time. What do you think the answer's going to be? He keeps telling me like young, exciting player. Then I look at their star rating and I think they're not really that exciting. Some of them, 23. You're not even that young. Oh God. We might never play a match again at this rate. You're a forward. Actually, you've got really good finishing. I'm tempted to sign you up. Because what's the worst that can happen? And he's only 17. And this guy's got pretty good finishing as well. Kyle Reid. That's not the... No. No, it's not. Didn't even need to finish that sentence. I already knew it wasn't who I thought it was. Hansen. Hoy. I'm regretting the decision to bring all these players in on trial now. Because it's actually stopping us from progressing the game. How many more have we got to go? Oh my God. Are we really going to have to bring all of these people in before I can continue? My life, how long's this episode going to be? You're a pretty decent centre-back, if that's anything to go by. According to this, you're my best rated centre-back as well, so we're going to assign you. Nice and cheap. That's a cool thing, like we're only paying them if they actually play for us. So, if they never play for us, we don't have to pay them. It's not a bad way of getting by. I'm just going to accept all of these. You look good. I bet you're going to have like 1 star now, I've said that. Like, individual stats don't really tell you anything, neither does the star rating. You have to kind of put them both together and look. Yeah, I mean, you're not bad. I might bring you in as well. Although that then gives us, I think that's 5 strikers we'll then have. So I don't think we need any more strikers now. James Irwin has joined. Lipka. Downey. And Jenkins. Any more? Just 500 more players. Who's joining for 59,000? Oh, okay. Maybe we won't be doing that one then. I can't afford 59 grand. How did I miss that? Normally that comes up in like red at the bottom. Tell you what we're going to do. Staff responsibilities. We're going to let the chairman do this. Hopefully that means we can then advance on to the next day at least. Some of these guys must be able to play left wing. You're a goalkeeper. Which again, we have no idea how good you are. Absolutely no idea. Sprawl. Just a striker. Oh man, this is getting ridiculous now. Too many players. Too many players. I don't even think I can select them here, can I? No. Transfers? Would it come up here? It will, but I just want to focus on the ins. Is there not a way just to select all and withdraw? No? Things I don't want to withdraw. Not really. I do want to bring all these people in and have a look at them. I do want to make sure that they don't end up... Oh, God. There should be an option so that all trialists go into the reserves and not into the first team. That would be nice. Right, where do you play? Do you know what? I don't even care. I don't even care. We got them for a week. Let's get... Oh, actually, you're quite good. You're quite good, apparently. So, another goalkeeper never hurts. Apparently you cost £25 a week in wage costs. I don't know how they calculate that. You're also quite good. Can you play on the left wing? No. Actually, we don't have any midfielders. Centre midfielders, I don't think. So, that's not the worst thing to have. You're a centre-back. I don't think we need more centre-backs. Warrington. McCloskey. Can you play on the wing? No, you're right-sided. McConnell, can you play left wing? No, you're also right-sided. Oh my God. It's only 9:45 as well. We still got to go all the way through tomorrow. You're a left back. You're a left back. We're going to bring you in just because you can play left back. That's literally the only reason. We need cover at left back. The only thing that's getting me through all this is knowing the fact that in a week they're going to be gone. You can play left wing. So we might see if we can bring you in on very much reduced rate. £5 a week. I can only pay you that, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Thought so. He's 37, so he's not going to play forever. It's just a nice stopgap until we find something a little bit better. Let me guess, you're a left back as well. Oh, you're a right back. How many right backs do we have? There's no point even checking at the moment because there's going to be like 12 there. You're a midfielder. You can play on the left as well, and you've got good ratings. We're going to sign you. Do you know what? I'll even take the 40 quid. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's still only 9:45. Oh man. Well, you're forward. Oh, you've got good ratings. Do you know what? I think we're going to bring you in. Because there's no way in hell we're going to be able to afford the other guy. Doesn't look like it's going to cost us anything. Come on. I'm worried that if I go on holiday, I'll miss the game. So I think at this point, if I just go transfers and in, you're a trial, I'm going to reject. End the interest in you, in you, in you. You're joining, so I'm going to let you go. I'm literally just going to come through now and terminate all these. apart from the free transfer signings. We're going to let them come in. We might leave this one actually. Might leave that one because you're coming from Wales. So it'd be a bit unfair if we brought you all the way over from Wales and then said actually we don't need you anymore. It's quite a journey. Alright, get rid of these ones. All of these ones. That one. These ones. Leave that one. Get rid of all these ones. I know this isn't much fun, but this is part of a Journeyman. This is part of the Journeyman. Going through, looking at all these. Deciding who to keep, who to get rid of. It's one of the things I like about closed season. When there's like 5 games left of a season and there's not really much left to play for with the team I'm managing, I always start looking at the transfer window and bringing people in on trial. Particularly when I do my Hatfield careers and I get promoted and I know I'm going to be in a better league next year. I look at whose contracts are starting to expire or whose contracts are going to expire and see if I can bring them in on trial, like for the last few weeks of their contract. Just so I can have a good long hard look at them and see how good they would be for the team. And it always, if it's a situation like that, it's pretty much a free transfer. You might pay a signing fee, you might pay an agent fee or whatever, but it's a free signing. You get to bring them in for free to have a look at them. The team that they're leaving, I'm more than happy for them to leave because they're leaving. It's a win-win-win situation. Chris Kerr, why does that name sound familiar? Don't know. I know my scout that I brought in is called Kerr. Reject you. I'm sure this one's going to fall through as well because of the fee involved. Right. That's all of them done. Do you know what, actually? Before we move on. Funny, you know, we cancel all the trial deals and suddenly we tick over onto the day that we're supposed to be on. Hide inactive deals. There we go. So these are just the deals that are currently active and are probably going to happen. Anything from my scouts here? I'm going to get a scout report. Actually, I'm just going to bring you in on trial. I know that's going against what I just said, but there's one player there. We can bring him in on trial. It's one player. I think we've had enough of a look at players. We've got some players coming in. That should strengthen the squad quite nicely for our second half of the season run. Although I keep saying second half of the season, I don't know how long the season runs in Ireland. Should we find out? What's this? March. So yeah, we're over halfway through the season. Well, there you go. Right. Nothing there of interest. Fitness test. Right, we're going into the game, guys. Going into the game. The video's nearly 40 minutes long. We're actually going into the game now. How exciting. Right, you're suspended. So Mulholland is going to come in. Do I have a striker that I could put on the bench? I don't. Oh, but I have you. What's Tamelti's position? I think we're going to do this, which means we're not going to have a recognised striker on the bench, so things could go badly wrong. But then we have got Mulholland who can play, and actually Allison can play as a striker. Okay. Alright, we're going to try this. We got some versatility in the squad, so we can get away with a hiccup or two, perhaps. But yeah, looks like bringing in a striker isn't such a bad idea after all. Alright, here we go. So we are 2 points behind Port Stewart, who are ahead of us. 1 place ahead of us. And we're 4 points behind our opponents today. So a win today will actually do us a massive favour. With a team in white, that's always the first thing that I establish when I join a team, is what colour is the kit. Obviously with Hatfield that's easy, because I chose the colours for the kit. They were designed by Harry, otherwise known as Sparky. So I'm really looking forward to getting them out and actually showing them off, because they've been sat waiting for like a month now. Oh, that's a good goal. McGlynn. Yeah, this is the guy that hadn't scored all season. His first senior goal. What a well taken goal for your first senior goal. He just does not look like a player that doesn't score goals. A really good move as well. Rogers to Burn, who again played it over the top. Look at that. Brings it down, spins the keeper, and just passes it into the empty net. What an awesome finish. Very well played. We're 1-0 up inside 5 minutes. I was about to start criticising the old manager and say what the hell was he doing, but what the hell was I doing at Llandudno? Because I put them in a worse position than Queen's University are in. It looked like these guys just needed a bit of a kick up the backside, which is probably the same with Llandudno. Maybe the new guys got them playing. I'm going to keep an eye on them off camera. I'm going to keep an eye on where they are in the league. Because if they end up getting relegated still, then, you know, the manager had however many games that the playoff system was. You know, they had plenty of opportunity to stay up after I left. So if they still go down, then maybe it wasn't my fault. Maybe. Who knows? I'm definitely going to keep an eye on Clifton as well, though. See if I can bring him in, because he really did surprise me with how well he played for Llandudno. And it feels like this team play at a lower level, maybe. The fact that they said they didn't want to loan me anyone because they wanted them to play professional football rather than amateur football. Well, that was an amateur goal to concede. That's like rule 101 of defending. Don't let the ball go across the face of goal like that. I mean, I'm looking at our left back. He is tired. He is tired. And he got caught too far up the pitch there. I mean, positional wise, we weren't that bad. It's just the guy in the middle lost his man, who ended up putting it in the back of the net. They got two up top. Might need to do a tactics change with that in mind. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we can get to half time before we have to worry about that, though. In terms of chances, we've only had the one shot on target, which was the goal. The action zones are sort of chopping and changing. That was a good save. Good clearance as well. Good reaction. And there's Allison running onto it. I would really wish we had the radar still. I don't know why they took out the radar. I must be missing something. Surely that's not something they would just take out. I don't know. It seemed like a really valuable piece of the interface that's just gone. Maybe because it was a bit buggy last year. Sometimes it would just randomly disappear. So maybe that's why they've taken it out. Who knows? Who knows? That was close from Mulholland. Yeah, Taylor's looking really tired, actually. Bringing in a new left back is exactly what we need. He's signalling he wants to be subbed off. Alright. It's not ideal, but you are our only fit left. Well, you're our only left back. Never mind fit left back. You are our only left back. We need to keep you in one piece. Actually, cancel that. Cancel that. I'm going to do something a little... Yeah. I know what I'm going to do. We're losing now, by the way. I'm going to switch to this formation. Let's go into this screen for a second. Where's McGlynn? There's McGlynn. So we're going to put you there. I mean, how's Mulholland playing? 6.7. Who's not playing well? Allison and Macaulay, the wingers. And Rogers. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move you to there. And then Rogers is going to come off, and McIlwain, is going to come on. Hang on. This doesn't fix my problem. It doesn't fix my problem. Can you play out wide? You sort of can. Alright, Macaulay's going to move there. You're going to move back into midfield. Like that. Rogers is going to move there. And then McIlwain's going to come on like that. So you're kind of where you want to be. We'll move you to an inside forward. We'll see if that works. It's probably not going to work, but we'll see if that works. We are now losing though, so you know, being a bit revolutionary like this might not be a bad thing. Might get us back into the game, you never know. Cross comes in, headed out. There, guys, brought it down. Out to Robinson. He's crossed it in. Headed down, hits the crossbar. Get it out! What the hell was that? It only takes one of you to just put your foot through it and get it rid of it. What the hell was he doing? So was it Haskins to Robinson? He crosses it in. Haskins heads it down. Godfrey hits the bar. And then just someone kicks it off plant and it just goes in. Oh man, that's so bad. What the hell was that? We want to go overload. I also want to yell at them to show some bloody passion. Not good enough, boys. Not good enough at all. Right, McGlynn. He's actually done well this game, believe it or not. That's beautiful play. Oh, that deserved to go in. That deserved to go in. That was such a good run from McGlynn. Is McGlynn the new Clifton? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, genuinely, if the only reason Clifton doesn't want to join us right now is because it involves moving country, then I think we should definitely still be chasing him. Because if he does eventually want to move country, might see if we can just bring him in on trial. If the Welsh season is nearly over, they might be willing to do that. And he might just come over on trial, and we'll take a look at him and see how he compares to the rest of the squad. Because there is a good chance that he just doesn't measure up. You know, there's always that. I'm going to make another sub. To Melty, I'm going to bring on Allison. I'm going to take off because you've been diabolical so far. We'll see if we can try and get back into this match. I mean, at this rate, I might just switch back to the formation we had before. Alright, Byrne to Rogers. Into Mulholland. Was he offside? He was offside. Yeah, he was offside. See how close it was. He just ran too early. I don't get the replay for offsides as well. Sometimes there's a line, sometimes there isn't. I guess it's to do with the camera angle. Like, if it's level, then there'll be the line. If there isn't, then there won't be. Do I switch the tactic back? I'm going to, actually, because we took the lead with that tactic. So there must be something good about it. Maybe I'll go with this tactic. Maybe I'll go with this one. Where's Mulholland? You're there. You're going to go like that. You're going to come back here. So Macaulay's going to be playing out on the wing again. Plant, you're the right back, yes? So you're going to be a defensive fullback set to defend. You are going to be a defensive fullback set to defend. You're going to swap with Robinson. Gibson is then going to come on. These two guys are fine. You two guys are fine. And then these two guys. If I put you as an advanced forward, and if I put you as a defensive forward, that's perfect. And then in terms of this, you're going to go overload, route 1, pump ball into the box, hit early crosses. You're going to take more risks, and yeah, we're going to try that. So again, we're stretching the abilities of our players right now. We got to try and get 2 goals back, and we've only got 17 minutes to do it. and that time is increasingly shortening. So we are going to have to try and get some efforts. We've had 10 shots, only 1 on target. That's the annoying bit. And I guess the one that hit the post from McGlynn doesn't count as a shot on target, which is a bit of a shame. But then, it's true. It's not on target if it hits the post. That's a good ball over the top. McGlynn running onto it. Go on, McGlynn. Go on. Oh, he's put it over. Oh, that's so annoying. Still only 1 shot on target. We've got 6 minutes to go. Oh, it's not our game. It's not our game today. It's fine. Between this episode and next, I'll look at strengthening the squad. Get some more squad players in. So versatile, not necessarily the best in any position, but can play in lots of positions. And use them as cover on the bench, or in the reserves even. Alright, Rogers flicks it over the top. Mulholland running onto it. Controls it in a good area. Bit of a dangerous tackle from their defender there, who is on a yellow. If they go down to 10, that could change the game. Rogers to Melty. Is he onside? He's not onside either. Come on! They must be playing a high line, or they've got the offside trap. Because even that, it wasn't far off. I mean, he's kind of standing there, so he maybe could have been in an onside position. It's his laziness that means he's offside. But their defensive line did move forward as well. I'd be really disappointing if we lost this. Really disappointed. We had such a good start. 1-0 up in 5 minutes. That's a really good start. Then we got really poor ratings. 6.2, 6.4, 6.3. Well, at least the 6.3 was Taylor. And that's kind of justified because he was knackered. Then again, Plant 6.3. McIlwain 6.3. McManus got a 6.7. So he keeps his place for another week, I suppose. Which will keep him happy. Plant's had a shocker. The own goal doesn't help, which was kind of his fault, but also kind of not his fault, because it just whoever it was just kicked it into him. It might have been their guy. I mean, Godfrey's name came up at around about the same time, so it might have been their guy kicked it off him. But even so, we had a really good spell there. Just didn't get any shots away. Got some good chances. Yeah, I think that's pretty much full time now. Full time. Any second now. There's McGlynn. I don't know what the winger was doing there. And the pass wasn't exactly straight to him, but it was very reachable. Right, full time we lost. Not a good game. Not a good game. Started really well. If the referee blew for full time in the 6th minute, we'd be laughing, but he didn't. But yeah, this episode has gone on for long enough, I think. We're getting close to an hour, so I am going to wrap things up here. Off camera, I'm going to do some more, as I said, squad building, play some more league matches. Might get quite close to the end of the season, to be honest, before I bring it back, because I think at this point I'm going to be prepping for next season. So I'm going to have a season and a half in Northern Ireland at this rate. But yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you enjoyed the series, drop some comments down below with ideas for tactics and signings and all that kind of thing. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.